All right, so I found this brand here. Now, they have 716 active ads in their library right now, which is a shit ton. And so I decided to click on the details here and actually go to the URL. And what I found here is basically this flea and tick collar. And if I look at the SimilarWeb visits, oh my God, are these guys scaling up like crazy. Another cool thing about Get Hooked is if you go to this particular Fur Life brand and you click Start Spying and you click Track and Brand Spy, what you can do is basically break down the analytics of this brand and see if they're scaling up or scaling down. So as we can see here, this is the trend of the number of ads these guys have launched in the span of a few months, right? So February, March, April, and May, obviously very low because we're only 4 days into the month. But even then, they're pacing to test significantly more than they did in April, which is crazy. So these guys are definitely scaling up their creative production. And as we can see from SimilarWeb, they scaled up their traffic like crazy. They went from 87,000 visitors in a single month to 638,000. Like that's absolutely crazy. And you can see that they're clearly dominant on Facebook ads because of that. You can also see their URL breakdowns, the top winning ads, blah, 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 etc. Right? But now we can confidently say that this product actually does meet the criteria, because if we go back here, right, we can see that it definitely is in a good market, right? We mentioned that earlier. It does solve a painful problem. If a dog owner has to see their dog suffer from fleas, God forbid, that's literally going to cause the dog owner pain, let alone the dog itself. So we can check this off and say that it does accomplish that. High margins, this product can be shipped for well under $5. So this is definitely a high margin product. Potential for upsells, absolutely. I mean, the pet market in general can do very, very well for upsells. It could be a little bit better, but I'm gonna say it's still accomplished. Easy to ship. Yes, it can fit in a shoebox. Potential for subscriptions. The potential for subscriptions for this offer would be to refill the filter if there is some sort of filter there. So I'm not sure if they have that set up. I haven't really looked through these guys' website too much, but I'm going to say for that reason, we could also cross that off. So it meets all the product research criteria and it meets the product validation criteria, because we can see that they're generating well over 300,000 visits a month. So it meets all of the criteria that we set out previously.